Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman.
I'm Beer.
And today you are honoured to be bearing witness to the Dorje tone, the home Dorje tone, on a budget of roughly £1,000 or under.
Yeah.
Lots of people were saying they wanted a Rob Chapman under £1,000, but to be honest, I use so much gear and will continue to use so much gear that it's a bit of a mish.
It is indeed. So the idea of today is just to kind of give you a good idea of how you can get to sound like this guy
and this guy
at the same time.
Yes, on a budget. And so we actually pulled out 3 amplifiers, and after a bit of testing and a bit of common umming and ahhing and tweaking tones, mostly with Rabea gain.
Yeah.
And me gain, no.
Yeah.
And a stick gain, yeah, no. We pulled out orange Tiny Terror, just the stock orange Tiny Terror, which I've always loved, which has always had a kind of a JCM 800 on steroids in a small package.
Saturated.
Yeah.
Intensely saturated, yeah.
And with that, it's got the PPC 112, which is, 212, which is the orange 2x12. Open back this time. I've never actually used the open back before. It sounds a bit area. How would you describe an open back?
Yeah, I'd say it's got a bit more of a boom to it, you know. So I think for the low end kind of punch as well, you're definitely gonna get a thicker low end, I think, with an open back.
We like a thicker low end.
We
here.
do.
And Andertons stock, Curtis UK. And to go with the orange Tiny Terror, we've got Roland Cube, and this is the 40XL. Now I personally use an 80XL. You've got the micro.
I use the micro cube.
Yeah. They are awesome, awesome amplifiers. Now, we would have pulled out the 80XL, but I wanted to try and keep it as budget as possible. And the 40 is really great sounding. And now we did have Black Star HT5, which is a fantastic amplifier, and I use one at home. But for some reason, it just wasn't working in combination with the Tiny Terror. Now, I say combination because we're using this Big Shot ABY pedal. So in an endeavour to try and give you an affordable budget version of that 6 guitar track tone, this is what we've come up with. So the Black Star wasn't working, great amp, but it didn't seem to sit. And for some reason, and we don't know really why, but the Roland 40XL had more of a warm, organic sound when coupled with the Tiny Terror. And what we did is we've got the Cube with kind of a less gainy, crunchier, kind of marshallier sound. And we've got the Tiny Terror set up with more gain than I would normally dial in.
Like oversaturated almost.
Yeah.
And then you get that nice blend in the middle.
It's working, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So guitars. Now, for the recording of Aeromancy and 2 Week, we used lots and lots of guitars. We used many guitars.
We did indeed.
And you may or may not know, I own Chapman Guitars, a brand that makes Chapman guitars by myself, Rob Chapman.